Matt Gaetz, former U.S. representative from Florida, has been nominated by the Republican administration to serve as the next Attorney General of the United States. That's a sentence that just came out of my mouth. In the year of our Lord, 2024, Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. It would be hilarious if it wasn't just absolutely depressing. Following the announcement of his nomination, Gaetz resigned from Congress on November 13th. This is incredible timing considering what was just about to happen to him. In April of 2021, the House Ethics Commission launched an investigation into Matt Gaetz following allegations of sexual misconduct involving a minor, illicit drug use, and other potential violations. The central claim stems from a woman who alleges that she engaged in a sexual relationship with Gaetz when she was 17 years old. And public court filings shed some light into the sealed investigation, and it details a few of the allegations made during the discovery phase of the lawsuit. According to these documents, Gaetz was allegedly a guest at a party that took place back in 2017, a party where the young woman in question was also in attendance, of course. The filing states that there was some alcohol, cocaine, molly, and marijuana present, and that there was access to bedrooms for sexual activities. The filing also shares that there were multiple eyewitnesses who confirmed this young woman, known as AB in these documents, was seen naked at the party. Fortunately for Matt, we live in the United States of America, where everyone is presumed innocent until found guilty. So just being at a party with naked underage minors isn't grounds to have your hands and feet amputated. How lucky. And the House Ethics Committee was just about to share their findings with the public. Besides, this investigation was paid for by the American people via our tax dollars, and we have every right to know the results. But alas, unfortunately for us, only normal people are bound by the rules of law and order, because Gaetz found security in the protection of another very powerful criminal, the president-elect Donald Trump. Just 2 days before the House committee was set to share its findings about the allegations against Gaetz, Trump nominated him to be the United States Attorney General. And to be as clear as possible, President-elect Donald Trump nominated an alleged sex predator to be the chief law enforcement officer of the federal government, responsible for overseeing legal affairs and ensuring that laws are enforced fairly. We live in the stupidest fucking timeline imaginable. So at the buzzer, Matt Gaetz was able to resign his seat in the House of Representatives, which immediately made him immune to the findings of the House Ethics Committee. Really convenient. Furthermore, and yes, I just said the word furthermore out loud, it only gets worse from there. Prominent Republicans have publicly urged the House Ethics Committee not to release the findings of their investigations, findings that, again, rightfully belong to the public. Speaker of the House and supposed devout Christian Mike Johnson said the following to reporters when asked about the report. "I think it's a terrible breach of protocol and tradition, and in the spirit of the rule, I'm going to strongly request the Ethics Committee not to issue the report, because that is not how we do things in the House, and I think that it would be a terrible precedent to set." I'm sorry, but if Matt is innocent of what he is being accused of, wouldn't releasing the report clear him of any wrongdoing? He's being nominated to ensure the laws that we're all supposed to follow are upheld by everyone, and yet he just gets to skate by some very serious accusations. And that's not even the end of the madness, because in recent days, Republicans have come out to share their disbelief in Trump's choice to nominate Gaetz as AG. Maine Republican Senator Susan Collins, who herself has a history of questionable judgment, see Brett Kavanaugh, has come out voicing concerns over Trump picking Matt for AG. She said the following: "I was shocked at the nomination. I'm sure there will be many, many questions raised at Matt Gaetz' hearing if in fact the nomination goes forward." Alaskan Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski shared her concerns also. "I'm surprised by this particular nomination and perhaps some of the others," which again were not names that most of us would have thought would be out there. Iowa Republican Senator Joni Ernst also had something to say. Joni says, "He'll have his work cut out for him." Huh, you think? And I have saved the best for last. Oklahoma Republican Senator Markwayne, yes, he has two first names, Markwayne Mullen, told reporters in a recent interview,
"This is a guy that the media didn't give a time of day to after he was accused of sleeping with an underage girl. And there's a reason why no one in the conference came and defended him, because we had all seen the videos he was showing on the House floor that all of us had walked away of the girls that he had slept with. He'd brag about how he would crush ED medicine and chase it with an energy drink so he could go all night. This is obviously before you got married.
This is really the man that Donald Trump wants to lead the Department of Justice. He wants to put our nation's top legal authority in the hands of someone who treats Congress like his own personal frat house. Listen to me very carefully. I never want you to feel like you aren't qualified for a job ever again, because if the people that we elect to represent us can be some of the worst people on the planet and still get promoted to jobs that they are clearly unqualified for, you can apply for that role that you've been thinking about. Don't let imposter syndrome win ever again. If they can do it, so can you. For years, the Republican Party has complained about DEI and affirmative action hires. They claim that these programs undermine what we stand for as a country and that they give opportunities to unqualified individuals. Yet here they are, backing someone like Matt Gaetz for one of the highest positions in our justice system. Everything they claim the left is doing is simply a projection of their own guilt. Matt fucking Gaetz, give me a break. And I know that Matt's not the only crazy pick that Trump has said he's going to nominate thus far. I mean, we have Marco Rubio for Secretary of State. We have R.F. Kennedy Jr. for HHS Secretary. He's named a weekend Fox News host, Pete Hegseth, as Defense Secretary. This dude is a Fox News host for Defense Secretary. We have a known dog killer in Kristi Noem as Secretary of Homeland Security. And the world's most obvious Russian asset in Tulsi Gabbard as Director of National Intelligence. She is going to be in charge of all of our spies. Mike Huckabee, a man who believes that the West Bank doesn't actually exist, is going to be the ambassador to Israel. And we're just making up new roles for Vivek and Elon because who gives a shit at this point? Listen, I know that this all seems crazy because it is. This is crazy. What's happening right now in front of our faces, these picks for these positions, these are crazy people. And the fact that we have to rely on Mitch McConnell to stand up to Donald Trump to say that he's not going to allow any recess appointments so that Trump can't just push these people through just because he wants, and that we're actually going to have Senate hearings for some of these folks. I can't believe that we're relying on Mitch to save whatever is left of democracy, but yet here we are. How's this all going to turn out? I have no idea, but I can tell you one thing. I'm going to be right here on this channel watching. I hope you come with me. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.